so quickly.
A little bit too close to home, but yeah, we ended up with 9 tornado reports, and several of those obviously confirmed because we've seen the photos, we've seen the damage, we've seen the videos. But the National Weather Service, they're going to go out tomorrow and survey that damage to determine how many tornadoes exactly that we did have, what the paths were, and what the strength of those tornadoes were. We also had a lot of hail reports. The biggest hail report that we did see, that was about 2 inches in diameter, which is about the size of a hen egg. That's what the hail chart says, okay? Looking at what we can expect the rest of the day, I think the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, I think we're out of any severe threat for the rest of the afternoon. But just off to the east, there will be a threat for severe storms. We're talking more low end, though. Quarter-size hail, wind gusts 60 miles an hour. Obviously, we cannot rule out a tornado threat with this particular storm system, but that tornado threat, it is going to be extremely low for later this afternoon. This is our Dallas left field camera. We still have overcast skies. Temperatures are in the upper 60s. The wind, it's coming out of the south-southeast at around 9 miles an hour. Rain and storms since early this morning, they have been making their way from west to east across North Texas. But right now that coverage continues to go down, and these storms, they continue to weaken as well. You can see we even have some clearing out in some of our far western counties, and the rest of us will get there here eventually. But right now that radar, it is certainly looking a lot more quiet. All of the lightning strikes are going to be just south and west of Athens right now. I wouldn't be surprised if you do hear a little bit of thunder in Athens, but around Canton we have some light rain showers, and everything is moving off to the north and east. So if you have those Easter egg hunt plans today, I think by about 9 o'clock we're pretty much done with the rain across the metro. But you know, at noon we're going to be under partly sunny skies. Temperatures will be at 70 degrees. We're going to have a little bit of a breeze coming out of the west between about 10 to 20 miles an hour, and at 3 o'clock this afternoon we should be in the mid 70s. A lot more sunshine. That breeze, it's still going to be out of the west. Looking at the rest of the afternoon as far as the rain is concerned, obviously, we still have a little bit of light rain out there right now and some isolated thunderstorms, but that's just going to continue to slowly move off to the east. So about 10, 11 o'clock, that will just continue to weaken and move into far eastern Texas. But afternoon today, the instability, it will still be there, so we could still see some more storms in far eastern Texas. But the rest of us, it is going to be extremely quiet this afternoon. We're going to work in that sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful Easter Sunday here eventually. Temperatures today do make it into the 70s, even 80s for some. About 80 degrees today in Hillsboro, 71 in Bowie, 75 in Denton, 78 this afternoon in McKinney. Overnight tonight, we're going to be clear. We're going to be dry. The wind, it is going to be very light, and it's going to be cooling down quite a bit. We're dropping to about 48 tomorrow morning in McKinney, about 51 in Gainesville, 52 in Waxahachie, 53 in Athens, 49 tomorrow morning in Canton. So for today, temperatures eventually make it into the upper 70s with skies becoming sunny. We're going to see lots of sun eventually. Tonight, under clear skies, we're dropping down into the upper 50s, and that wind, it's going to be pretty light. On Monday, it's going to be a quiet day. Highs in the upper 70s, lots of sun on Tuesday. Temperatures in the mid 80s. But sometime late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, that's when we have that chance of rain and storms returning. So right now, going with about a 40% coverage of storms on Wednesday, Thursday, and even into Friday. We are in spring, and each one of those days there will be at least a threat for severe weather. So we're going to be watching that very closely and fine-tuning it as we get a little bit closer. And then as we get into the weekend for Saturday and Sunday, we still have a low chance or a low coverage of rain and storms. Looking at the second half of that 14-day, you still see several chances of rain and storms with those temperatures looking seasonally warm. Tiffany.